Hey guys, Matt here with BleepinJeep, everything off-road, none of the boring stuff. Today, it's pouring down rain. So we're going to do a little voiceover, and we're going to check out this thing. What the heck is this? I'm really not sure. It comes with a sponge. It comes with this piece of paper. Oh, here we go. This is a wiper blade cutter. Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Let's find out. Alright, so I kept seeing an ad pop up for this thing on Instagram. It was constantly bombarding me with this ad, so I just had to buy one and see if this thing was legit. I got it in the mail, I actually got two of them, and it's a piece of plastic, and it's got two settings on it. And what it's supposed to do is cut your wiper blades and make them new again. It takes the tips off the wiper blades. Comes with this piece of foam, that piece of plastic, and some instructions that are mostly not in English. What am I going to do with that? Who knows? So the first step, I needed to wait till it rained, which, ta-da, it's raining. It's raining good. So then I need to find a car that streaks, and this one does. So we're going to test it out on this thing and see if this will renew the wiper blades as good as it says in the advertisement on Instagram, because Instagram's always right? So as you can see, I've got a lot of streaking going on. Oh, whoa, what's going on here? What I'm trying to do is set the cameras up so that you can actually see the streaking. It's very hard to show you because it's just hard to see all that without being there, right? So I've got some lights set up, trying to give you the correct view to see the streaking, and I couldn't really get it to work that good with just water, so I've got some colored oil here that I'm going to try, and that way maybe you'll be able to see the streaking better. That's the thought anyway. Let's see what happens here. Alright, I'm going to hop back in here, and we're going to turn on the wipers here. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, so many streaks. You can see it's mostly streaking right at the top here on the driver's side wiper blade, and it's not good. These suckers are really old. They probably haven't been changed in 5 years, so this is a perfect example. So we're going to use the first one on this blade. Now the first one just cuts off a little tiny bit, and then option 2 cuts off a lot. So they say in the advertisement that you can renew your blades twice. Once on the first setting, and then again on the second setting, which will cut it deeper. So I was really impressed how this thing works. It fits right in there. You don't have to worry about the depth because it's kind of held into the wiper blade, and the first one's just kind of cut off a little tiny short piece, probably less than 1/8 of an inch or a millimeter or so. It's very tiny off the wiper blade, and that actually worked really good. Sliced it nice and clean. And let's see what we've got here. So now we're going to take this pad, the directions, I can't read them, but I assume it wants you to clean it with this little pad before and after, which I did. So now we're going to put it back on, start the recording, hit it again with this orange oily stuff, and we'll see what happens now. Oh yeah, that's good, that's good. Alright, so now, same test. Oh, well, did it do any better? What do you say? I say absolutely not. It looks just like it did before, if not worse. Okay. So, test 1 is a complete fail. So, let's take a look at this wiper blade. It looks nice and clean. It cut it very well, but maybe it's the oil. Maybe the oil that I'm using has something to do with it. So what I'm going to do now is take some of this simple green. We're going to clean the window really good with simple green and give it a nice good wash and try it with water this next time instead of oil. Alright, let's go ahead and clean both sides. There we go. Alright, I actually saw that this simple green, you can actually see it when I spray it on because it's kind of foamy. So let's actually give that a shot. Alright, check it out. Whoa. What do you guys think? It's still pretty streaky. Look at that. Lots of streaks, pretty much in the same spot that they were before. So, what I'm going to do next is clean the blade really good. Look at all that gunk that's still on the blade. I want to remove all the variables and make sure that it's not just something to do with the blade or the windshield. Wipe it down again really good. Make sure we buff it out. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty clean. That is looking clean. Okay, it's clean. You got it. It's good. Okay, move on. Yep, let's do it. Alright, now this is with the spray from the engine bay. It actually is okay. It's a little bit better, but we still have the streaks. So let's move on to step number 2. Maybe this blade is just super worn and I need to take it all the way to step 2, and this cuts deeper. This blade number 2 is set higher up, so it'll cut your wiper deeper, and that pretty much cuts it completely off. So it's just like a triangle now with no blade to it. And we're going to give that a shot and see if it makes it any better. Check it out. There's a close-up. Alright, pop that sucker back on there. And what am I doing now? Oh, while we're at it, I'm going to do the blade number 2. Check this thing out. This thing is so old that it's got pieces falling off of it already. Holy cow. Is this going to work on that? Let's give it a shot. And no. Since the blade, it's jammed. It's jammed. Since that piece was hanging down, the blade got jammed up, and it is not going to work if your windshield wiper has hangy bits like this one does. But let's go ahead and give it a try again. See if we can shave some of that off. And it's sort of working, but it's making a giant mess, really. No, it's not working at all. But I'll just try it some more. Yep. Oh, turn it around. Maybe that'll help. Let's see what happens now. Well, it cut it. It cut it off. Okay. Oh, looking good, looking good. Oh, not looking so hot right there. Nope, that's definitely not gonna cut it. I don't think this is gonna do a good job at all. But we'll put it back on anyway, just for fun, and see if that's gonna work. Alright, so I'm recording both sides, exterior, interior. Let's give it a little spray and see what happens. Oh my goodness, that side now is even worse than it was before. Look at that. The whole thing is just a giant mess. Not even getting rid of any water at all whatsoever. Holy smokes. And the driver's side is just like it was before. Smeary at the top. So let's take a look. Oh my goodness. Forgot to turn it off. So this blade actually had writing on it. It says the inches along the top of the blade, the last 4 inches or so. And I'm pretty sure that's why it's smearing, because when you cut into that blade, you cut into the numbers, and now it's jagged along the last 4 inches, which is the top 4 inches where it was smearing. The rest actually did pretty good. So next step, I want to try this on some different vehicles to see if we can get a different result. So this is the Comanche, and it looks like the windshield wipers are too dry. So we're going to pull it out into the rain because I don't have the little spritzer on this sucker. Nope, that wasn't going to work. Those windshield wipers did awesome. Let's pull out the JL. No, JL is too new. the wipers are flawless. Let's get the Tundra out. Nope, maybe not. The Tundra's been sitting too long. The battery's dead. Let's get out the ZJ. No, maybe not. Those wipers work as well. Okay, let's back the Tundra down the hill, and we'll see if we can get it started with a jumper. While we're doing that, let's get some water and get the zombie Jeep out, and we'll see how the windshield wipers work on this sucker. So, oh my goodness, there's a zombie. Watch out, he will bite if you're not careful. Oh my goodness. Now this is a mess. But it looks like it's just a mess because it's a mess. I haven't cleaned the windshield or the wipers in a long time. So let's just go ahead and give them a nice good clean with a paper towel. Clean the windshield. Oh my goodness, look how dirty and nasty that was. Now we're going to spray it down again. And lo and behold, it works perfect. As long as your windshield wipers are clean and your window is clean, it seems to work great. Okay, I got the truck started. Got it turned around here. Let's clean the wipers. Make sure that that is not part of the problem. Okay, wipers are clean. This is what they look like. They're really smooth. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my goodness, it's missing most of the windshield. Look at that. So these wipers definitely could use some help. So what do you think? Is the cutter going to help on the Tundra windshield wipers? Let's pull it out in the rain and find out. It's really coming down hard at this point, and I am getting soaked. Oh my goodness, it's wet. Alright, so I'm going to use number 1 setting on the Tundra wipers, and we're just going to slice. Oh, no. Oh, it's already clogged up from before. And it's coming down really good now. Really good time to test. Let's see if we can... Oh man, I messed up the wiper. Something fierce on there because there was a piece of rubber clogged up in there from the previous batch. So let's blow that out and see if we can get this thing to working again. Oh man, I'm getting tired of talking. Alright, so now let's put it on. Oh, no. Holy crap. Look at how smooth this side is, and look at how chewed up it is when we try this thing now. Something is totally wrong inside this piece of plastic. But I have another. I have a brand new one, because something is not right in there. What the crud. Okay, let's try number 2 before we pull out the new one. Let's try this other razor blade on the deeper setting and see if that will work. And hey, check it out, it's working. Okay, razor blade 2 is not clogged and it is working. Let's pull this through here and see what happens. It's looking pretty good so far. Come on. Whoa. As you can see though, once I got completely done, it's really wavy. And then right here at the very end, it never cuts off the very end because of the way the razor blade works when it pulls off there. So that is what you get with option number 2. I don't know about you, but that looks like it's worse than it was before. But like I said, I've got a new one. Let's try that. So I'm going to open this from the package, never been used before, clean it off real good with that deal. This is the passenger side. We're going to cut it with option 1. And no, it's not working really hot. Check that out. That's a brand new one of these dealios off of the Instagrams, and it's already screwed up the blade. And this was the passenger side blade that hasn't been cut before. So now we're going to set it on number 2 because that obviously wasn't going to work. So the deeper setting, we're going to cut that. And let's take a close look. And it looks pretty good other than the very end right here, which like I said doesn't get cut ever. So I'll just snip that off with a knife. We'll put it back on the passenger side and see what happens. And it looks worse than it was before. Would you have thunk it? Was it a waste of money? I think so. I think I wasted my money buying 2 sets of these. Thumbs down do not buy. Okay, so in conclusion, if your wiper blades are not working good, clean your windshield, clean your wiper blades. I bet you 99% of the time that's going to be your problem. All you need is a good clean. If not, get new wiper blades. Oh my goodness, I am so cold. I need to go get warm before I get hypothermia. But thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the BleepinJeep YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up if you liked the video. And do not buy these things. They really suck. I wasted my money there. Whew! Oh man, it's freezing. Yeah, so I hope you will consider becoming a Patreon supporter because I really need the money now. I have to go change all my wiper blades on all my vehicles because I totally ruined them. But thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Links below. Thanks, guys.